Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Stephanie Stevens Show. This is Friday, June 12th. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on my show. Today, we are talking about the trans community and things that concern the trans community when they need help. So we actually asked a couple of the young ladies that work within many different communities to help bring awareness to certain issues that the trans community face every day. So today on my show, I like to say, please welcome Miss Katanya Richards to my show. She is a worker at Black Cap. And hi, lady, how are you?
Hi, Stephanie. I am okay. What about yourself?
I'm doing very well.
That's
It,
good.
it's hot as hell in Toronto today.
Yeah, it is. And it's getting bleaky. I don't understand the weather. One minute it is so hot, then the next minute
Mhm.
it is cold. It's
I
really
know.
like polar.
So now that you've been locked down in quarantine, what have you been doing?
Well, I'm actually one of the lucky ones that actually work from home still because I work for the Black Cap organization, which is funded by the city and different government organizations. Role is the African Caribbean Adoption Fair. So my job is to work mostly with the Black trans girls who have mental issues, dealing with the pandemic, whole drop-ins, see where they're going with their life, what they need assistance with, the housing, finding them the right doctor to get them on the right medication, also going into the community and distributing harm reduction supplies to reduce the overdosage that we are seeing. Because since the lockdown, there has been a very vast amount of actually overdose usage and deaths. So that has
Mhm. Well, I was watching the news yesterday and I saw that last month alone in Toronto, we had 127 overdoses in downtown Toronto.
yes.
Now, as we know, a lot of that is just a lot of people at risk, meaning from different um, portions of society. But for us, it seems to touch the gay community and the trans community the most. And why do you think this is?
I think because we are still at the bottom of the food chain. I believe people don't get to know us, and I find that they're actually a lot of us that are trans or transitioning, whether you're a trans man or a trans female, you are subject to loneliness and rejection from family and rejection from everyone around you because they don't quote unquote appreciate your lifestyle. Well, we have a very few families that do accommodate that lifestyle, but the majority don't. They put them out, they have to go to shelters, they beat them up. So having an ally or forming an alliance with these people, they're very intelligent after speaking to them, and they have a lot of goals. They're willing to work, they're willing to do this, but it's not, they don't have that stepping stone. So that is where I come in to help them educate to find out exactly what do you need right now? What position are you in? Where are you looking to go? And if they're drug users, example, I would make sure that I give them enough supplies for them to last, make sure they're not reusing the needles, the bowls, the kits, the pipes, to make sure that they're not overdosing on anything. But it
Okay,
all boils down back to the family and them not having a family. So it's a really lonely road to.
okay. Now, what does Black Cap actually mean? What's the organization's
It,
message?
it actually is Black CAP stands for Black Coalition Against AIDS Prevention. So within the entity, the organization itself, they're different departments, and people are
Mhm.
dealing with different aspects. So there's mental health. There's a director of mental health promotions, which is my boss, Chris. Then you get someone that's dealing with the youth. Then you have someone that's dealing with the women. Then you have someone that's dealing with the trans man. And then you have me, of course, that deals with the trans women. And we have resettlement services. We offer support to our Black community